Scrolling through YouTube, I saw this Dragon Ball Chaotic, a Dragon Ball fan-made story. This story is following the events of the Granola arc and explains why Frieza did not kill Goku and Vegeta. This story is created by Los Presavidos, which is a Spanish Dragon Ball YouTuber. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description below. Full credit goes to him for this story. Let's go ahead and jump in and see why Frieza did not kill Goku and Vegeta. We begin the story with the knocking out of both Goku and Vegeta, and the reason that Frieza does not stick around at this point of this fan-made story is because even though he has enough power at that point in time to take out both Goku and Vegeta and assume his mantle as the most powerful being in the universe,
I win. Everybody go home.
He cannot withhold or withstand the black transformation for long stretches of time. That's why the ending of the Granola arc was so fast, so quick, because of the fact that he had to finish the fight as fast as possible. He couldn't linger because the longer he lingered, the longer he would drain his resources and his stamina, and the transformation would be doing more harm than good. And he knows the one vital truth that is to the detriment of all mortals, and that is no matter how many transformations you get, no matter the bigger the transformation you get, you will always have a time limit as to how long you can use that transformation. It is locked by your stamina. The higher your stamina, the longer you can use it, but there is a limit. And what he's going to do next is try to find a technique, a new power that will remove this problem from his being 100%. He can train and gain stronger and more powerful transformation, and instead of each one causing an immense power drain on his mortal body, he can eliminate that problem altogether. So he travels to Zuno and threatens him with destruction to gain the knowledge of what being in the universes would be able to teach him, something that could get him to rival the gods and the angels. Zuno would tell him exactly where to go, and he tells him to go to hell. He goes to the demon realm to be able to go and ask the demon god to see if he can learn this technique for himself, learn a new power to get rid of this handicap. Once he reaches this fiery, dark, desolate place that honestly seems like it could be Frieza's brand new home, he fits perfect there, he meets a being called Demigra. Demigra asks Frieza, "What are you doing in my realm? You are not welcome here." Frieza, immediately realizing the danger of Demigra, he decides to try to pull off what he did against Goku and Vegeta, and he begins to explain himself only to, in the blink of an eye, attack Demigra with all his might. As such a high-level demon, he easily evades Frieza. Frieza attacks him over and over again, only to cruelly find out that Demigra has access to Ultra Instinct and is able to move autonomously on his own, preventing Frieza from attacking him. Frieza digs deeper and deeper, not wanting to let Ultra Instinct prevent him from hitting anybody, and eventually, as he digs and fights, he ends up hitting Demigra square in the jaw. After the strike, Frieza tells Demigra that his movements are almost identical to that monkey's Ultra Instinct. He believes that that's what he has access to, and Demigra is surprised that Frieza has any knowledge of Ultra Instinct, but he also tells him that that is not the only technique the gods use. Almost giddy, Frieza says that this is exactly why he came here, to be able to rival the immortals. Demigra reveals to Frieza that he knows demonic doctrine, and demonic doctrine is abilities that are mainly used by the demons of the Dragon Ball world. He himself is the god of darkness, and that is exactly why he's able to use it. demonic doctrine uses not the energy from himself, but the energy from others passively, other beings, the world, the heat from it all, to be able to use it to create new abilities and techniques, as well as helping him from using his own stamina and ki so he can use stronger abilities and transformation for longer periods of time. Demigod also states that using demonic doctrine allows him to absorb even more energy, even more ki from everything else when he is upset, when he is angry, when he is able to use those emotions. It's almost like a vacuum cleaner. Frieza asks, if that's the case, if this demonic doctrine is so powerful, why can he hit him? Why did he cause damage to Demigod? Doesn't that say something about Black Frieza? So this is actually really cool, a cool explanation for the demons and what their power status is in the universe. And that is, Demigod's power has been sealed away by the Grand Priest millions of years ago. Each universe not only had a god of destruction, an angel, but also had their own demon long time ago. But the demons were far too reckless. They were the same level of power as the god. The Grand Priest thought that they were not worth keeping in their strength and in their numbers, so he not only sealed some of their powers away, but also a lot of them surrendered and lived lives of squalor in the demonic universe, never again able to oppose any of the gods or angels. And then he confesses that the reason that everybody's power was capped and why some of them were essentially fired was because he ended up murdering the Universe 7 God of Destruction years ago, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back on top of everything else, made the Grand Priest seal everybody away because they committed one of the worst crimes imaginable. Frieza tells Demigod that there is actually a god of destruction that he would like to kill himself. I gotta go! Demigod agrees that he will teach him the demonic doctrine in order for him to be able to kill this god of destruction, but what Frieza must do in return is, when he masters demonic doctrine, he must use the dark energy to release one of the most powerful demons from his prison, a demon so strong that the angels were not able to cut his power down and had to seal him instead. And once this demon is released, Demigod will use him to enact revenge against the Grand Priest and bring back the demons to their height of their power and dominate all the universes. Frieza also suggests that he can use the Frieza Force, his army, and himself to destroy several planets, if not most the planets in Universe 7, using the energy that is expensed from those planets and seeing if that energy could be of use to release this demon far sooner. Basically creating a well of energy after millions and billions are destroyed and killed to release the Dark One. More than likely thinking that if the Demigod rebellion begins against the Grand Priest and the other gods, Frieza will have free reign to become as powerful as he wants with no interruptions. Well guys, that was the first episode of Dragon Ball Chaotic. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like this. Make sure you go ahead and check out the original and subscribe to them, that way you're never going to miss an episode. Personally for me, I think that this is probably one of the stronger ones when it comes to a Dragon Ball fan fiction type of story, mainly because of the fact that not only do you get new level systems of magic and energy, you also get explanations as to in-world explanations that make sense as to why the demons are as weak as they are, and you get a good reasoning, a solid reasoning as to why Frieza did not kill Vegeta and Goku. It all makes sense. I love it. Can't wait to see the next episode. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Perish.